the masters. Van Gogh, Picasso, Monet, and Manet. But then there's this guy. What, you don't recognize the work of Joel Gardner? Well, this Utahn might pique your artistic curiosity.
Just kind of taking different paints and seeing what happens in a reaction with different chemicals, different processes. Okay, I'm gonna go more yellow than teal on this one. See what happens as it interacts with the paint. That's a pretty color. Often I just am like blindly picking a couple of colors that I think might work.
At his home studio in Brigham City,
Usually I have some good music playing on my headphones at this point.
his creativity is heating up.
Or adding heat to a chemistry process makes it react better, faster.
And while he's been creating in some form or another his entire life,
Well, this has been a struggle for 30, 35 years. Watercolor, acrylic, drawing, different sculptures. I've tried many different things.
it wasn't until 2020 that it went from passion to necessity.
And going back 5 years, I think it was a challenge for everybody.
The pandemic was especially hard for him because Gardner's true artistry isn't being an artist at all. It's being an anesthesiologist at Mountain Star's Brigham City Community Hospital.
Every day was waking up and figuring how to get through that day, and then how to get through that month, and how to get through that year.
With the fatigue and burnout, the paints became a way to cope.
If you can find something that restores yourself and refills your bucket, then do it.
And for an anesthesiologist turned artist,
And I try and use every last drop.
his command of chemistry and color helped him as a doctor better serve his patients.
One of the mediums that I choose to paint on is a mirror. And that gives me a moment of reflection of like, where am I in the process in medicine with a patient?
And while you might look at his current work and marvel,
Initially, there was a lot of not beautiful. I thought some of these were so cool in the beginning. Well, it's just a good thing that I'm motivated to keep going.
but with each painting, he got a little better and things got a little brighter.
I really like how this has turned out though.
Adopting the name Prescriptive Fine Arts. Get it? Well, in true doctor fashion, he even uses a syringe.
And if there's something that needs to spread and react, I can add a little oil.
So how many has he done?
I've probably done 100 or so.
Okay, I have to stop you there. No. In that room, there were way more than that.
Well, 100 that I would wanna.
But that's all a part of the fun, bringing beauty out of troubled times.
If we come together in a common thread and a common purpose, then the beauty is there.
And who knows, maybe one day this uniquely Utah artist will be as well known as the masters.
That's the human element that I try and pursue.
That is, if he can let his paintings go.
When there's something that is so striking and beautiful, you're like, I want to keep that.
Spencer Joseph,
This will be cool.
Fox 13 News,
Do it. Find your passion.
Utah. Hey Fox 13 fans, hope you enjoyed this uniquely Utah on Dr. Joel Gardner, anesthesiologist turned artist. If you want to follow our YouTube page, go ahead and click the logo down below. And if you have a uniquely Utah idea of your own, we'll link it up in the description.